Hey guys, well, for those of you who also watch Switcher on YouTube, this is take two. Okay, this is kind of a new, not new, I'm stealing this idea from somebody else. Will Pattison, Willpattison, he has a YouTube channel, and he has a pretty good YouTube channel. For about a year now, he's been building model airplane kits and other things. And I just kind of like his format. He just, he has a very articulate way of speaking. And he doesn't pull any punches. He's kind of a no-nonsense guy, but he still has a sense of humor. So anyway, he does, and he's done a few, kind of like a build review kit review thing. Like he doesn't just open the box and say, here are the sprues, here are the instructions, blah blah blah. Look at this sprue. He builds the thing up and he tells you how it goes together. He gives you his opinion of the kit, a educated opinion, because it's based on somebody who's built it and seen the real pitfalls. I mean, everything looks good in the box. Everything looks good on the sprues. When you start to put these parts together, that's when you run into the latent defects of a kit. Either its design or its manufacture. So anyway, this is my version of this. I'm starting off with a little preamble, and that is the reason why I'm building this kit. This is not a review of this kit. This is Dragon's 9103 Panther II, kind of a fantasy tank. This is how it's been sitting for like a year, and the reason being is it's just not a very good kit. It's not bad, but it's not great. So there's a lot of struggling with it, and I've kind of lost my energy to complete it. Also, I'm not that much into World of Tanks, fantasy tanks, because the Germans never fielded this thing. They built about 4 or 5 of these turrets, which the Americans blew apart a few of them, and so did the British. But they never really mounted the 88mm gun on a Panther. Would have been kind of cool, but they didn't get around to it. But one of the things is the kit has tracks that are plastic, one-piece tracks, and they were pretty tedious looking, so I very quickly abandoned them and decided to go with the Fruly tracks. Now, Fruly doesn't make a set of tracks for this kit, but they do make the Tiger II Hunting Tiger tracks, which are transport tracks. They're narrower, and they just happen to be the exact same tracks that they used on this kit. So they fit very well, and I spent untold hours putting these things together. They have kind of a little toggle thing here that links every other track linked together. They're very nice when they're put together, and they just take a lot of time. So what am I going to do with all these beautiful tracks I have built, and then I don't want to really complete the model? Well, along came, in my collection, this thing, which is a King Tiger, Henschel turret, King Tiger, last production. Let's see, yeah, there you can see last production. It's number 6209, and a little email I had with Adam Mann. He told me that probably this kit has a lower hull based on an older Dragon kit, either an old Gunze kit or one of the first generation of Dragon kits. I'm trying to get this turret off here. I want to come off, please. There it goes. The track suspension, these are all separate arms that you glue in. There are no torsion bars in there. I really didn't see anything wrong with this lower hull. It seemed detailed enough for me. The fit of the lower hull to the upper hull is perfect. Not just good, but perfect. It just goes together. Everything fits. All along here, in the front, and everything else. A tiny little hole is here that'll have to be filled with probably Mr. Surfacer. But other than that, it fits perfectly. I like to do grab handles made out of wire. I don't like the kit supplied ones. This is a resin fire extinguisher that I bought online. It's absolutely gorgeous. It does the kit fire extinguisher. It just, I mean, there's no comparison with the kit fire extinguisher. It's just so much more detailed. The bow machine gun is an Aber item. Again, it blows the kit supplied part away. But that's not a knock on the kit. I mean, there's a limit to what you can do with plastic. And I mean, the bow light is fine. I had wiring up here to the little nut type of thing that goes into the hull. It's just a pretty good kit. The turret goes together very well. That's one of the spare tracks that's on the side of the turret. I added again wire, grab handles, and lifting loops, etc. I added the little loops on the side of the turret. They would have wire to fasten foliage to the vehicle for camouflage reasons. The kit comes with a turned aluminum gun barrel. Again, this is the Aber sheet for the machine gun barrels. Fabulous little turned items. Let's see. I got a couple of things. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use these or the kit supplied parts. I think I used the kit supplied one somewhere, but these are those toe shackles that again are made by Aber. Fabulous. I've got some aftermarket decals. They're star decals. I've had some luck with these on a Pershing model that I have over on the shelf that's about 98% complete. But the decals are on it and they look great. So I decided to try these because they have this end of the war Tiger II decal sheet. This is the exact vehicle that was outside the Potsdamer Bahnhof train station in Berlin, May 1, 1945. I'm not going to be able to do it exactly with these numbers because this isn't an exact replica of this model. This is an earlier version of the Tiger II. It's got the machine gun mount, etc. on here, and the last one did away with the machine gun mount on the commander's cupola. Okay, but anyway, I'll be able to use most of these decals. I'll cob up some numbers and make a hypothetical mystery unit. April 1945, somewhere in Germany. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to tell you about this this kit. It is a great kit. You'll have no problems with it. There are no surprises. There's no fit problems. It goes together very well. I've just got to put the tools on it here and paint it up and weather it, and that's a whole nother story. But that's not within the kit manufacturer's field of influence or world terms, whatever. I can't think of the term. But anyway, Dragon model number 6209. It's the premium kit. It's got the aluminum gun barrel and everything that they give you. It's got photo etch grills, etc., and photo etch pieces to put some of the cables on, etc. Again, Will Pattison. Check out his channel if you haven't checked it out yet. Can't remember exactly how I stumbled across it, but I'm glad I did. Just got to get him into armor, that's all. Anyway, see you guys. Bye.